not only did he not get what it was that I was trying to say, but he completely shut down. You know, my husband and I have been having some pretty tense moments of fellowship lately, hint, hint, arguments. And I found that the more I felt that he was not listening to me or hearing me, the more harsh I needed to be in my approach. And so I went from being pretty patient and gentle in my tone and my word choice to becoming pretty hostile. And not only did he not get what it was that I was trying to say, but he completely shut down. He shut down all communication, and he, for the most part, said he was not going to talk to me. Now, we know about stonewalling, and I can do a whole nother segment on how ineffective and unproductive stonewalling is. It actually can be a bit abusive as well, but we won't go there today. I'll just focus on the fact that I realized that the effect of my behavior was not what I wanted it to be. I wanted him to feel enticed to really listen and hear how serious I was about what it was that I had to say, but instead, the actual effect of my word choice was that he shut down. I ended up pushing him away and honestly eradicating any hope for us getting along and seeing eye to eye. Fast forward to me coming to terms with the error of my own ways. I was able to recognize that honestly, I was wrong. And I needed to not just acknowledge to myself that I was wrong and, sort of passively meander my way back into his good graces. I needed to confront that I was wrong to him. And the way I needed to do that was by openly and explicitly apologizing. I needed to say that I was sorry. I was sorry for the words that I'd used that had been hurtful. I was sorry for the approach that I had taken. I was sorry for my tone. I was sorry for my disposition. Now, me apologizing does not negate the fact that he was wrong as well. And I honestly believe that him being wrong does have its bearings on the relationship. But as it related to my wrong, two wrongs don't make a right. We've heard it since we were children. And so I was not allowed to just hide behind the fact that he was wrong. Therefore, I was, able or allowed or permitted to also be wrong. I needed to own responsibility for my wrong. And here's what amazingly happened. After I admitted I was wrong, apologized, and didn't try to excuse it or try to qualify it by pointing out where he was wrong, he actually became approachable again, and he actually softened his own defenses, and he actually came around to hearing what it was that I had to say. Sometimes we get in our own way because the very thing that we need to do, which is apologize, we're just too proud to do it. We're too proud to actually say, I was wrong. Please forgive me. Let's try this again. We can disarm people's defenses by letting them know that we're not in attack mode, and we also are not too arrogant to believe that we couldn't have made a mistake, messed up. See, they know that we were wrong, and they want us to know that we were wrong without having to tell us that we were wrong. He didn't tell me. He showed me. And in my accepting what he was showing me about my own behavior, I had to confront it for myself. I had to own it. I had to apologize for it. And I had to correct it. That is maturity. That is how you actually lean in and do the hard work of relationships. You're going to mess up along the way. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to say things that honestly you don't even mean. And it's going to hurt someone's feelings, and it's going to possibly put a wedge in your relationship with them. The key is to not beat yourself up and just throw the whole relationship away because, well, I tried, I failed, I guess I'll try again, which is honestly what a lot of people do. They figure, because things are tense or heated, there's no way out of that. Sometimes the only way out is to say, I made a mistake and I'm sorry for it. If you have a pretty decent person who ultimately wants to be in your good graces and wants to be on good terms with you, 9 times out of 10, they're going to accept your apology. They're going to be humbled by the fact that you offer it. Now, here's a qualifier. You cannot offer apologies flippantly and so frequently that they have no meaning. Do not say I'm sorry if you genuinely are not sorry. Do not say I'm sorry to manipulate someone and try to get your way. You say I'm sorry when you've truly been convicted of your own flaw, your own error, and you're simply trying to own up and admit it so that you can move forward with whoever it is that you offended, especially in marriage, especially in that one relationship that you vowed to do for better or for worse till death do you part. Okay? So take this advice. Make sure that as you are having your heated discussions, your intense moments of fellowship, you're checking yourself, you're correcting yourself, and you're apologizing as needed, as often as needed, but not flippantly and not manipulatively, authentically, genuinely. I guarantee your relationship will benefit. God bless you.